Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go in Santa Clara. 2-2 Atwell. Now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
53. Ready. Waiting.
Stafford to the air to start us off. Throwing deep right away. Bryant coming out throwing, but a defender there to stop it. It's going to be 2nd down as they knock it away. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
50-50. Set.
Stafford now off the play fake. He's looking deep once again. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
40 got. 40 got. 20 hot.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. He's loaded another one up. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice of a run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Get set, get set. 20, watch out. Fox.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They stick with McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get set, get set. 18! Yellow. 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 Hot.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Outside. 18! Watch out!
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco. They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Rob's like first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. This gets the 1st and more. Big man showing up the yards. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. George Kittle, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready, ready.
They'll run here with Blake Corum. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively. Get this drive moving.
first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
You're leading! You're leading! 40 got!
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third and just 2 to go.
180!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
The Rams are set to punt. The Niners have Ricky Pearsall ready to return. Fielded at the 11. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Niners to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's caught at the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
18!
Now it's Purdy. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Get set! 18! Watch out!
They'll air it out on 3rd. Kittle makes the catch. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers round out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Connects on the crosser. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
22!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is brought in at the 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
62 yards. That's good for Rams. First down. 62 yards on the play. And the Rams first down.
40, set! 280,
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 7.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers take a 13-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Rams 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 22! Number 20!
Now Stafford to throw. Complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, 70! Hey! Gotta please! Zero!
Stafford from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Hey, Red! Set! Blue 60!
Stafford now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fields this one at the 3. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set! Get set! 18! 21! 21!
Now Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Outside! 53!
Purdy throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
21! Get set! Get set!
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Galloping inside the 40. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 3-possession game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Set up the screen. Here's McCoy. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. And it's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Second and 3 now.
Set! 280! Stop!
Throwing now, Stafford. Set up the screen here for Coral. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
53. Ready. 280. Scoopy hot.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Hey, 50. 260.
They're going to go for it. Stafford. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead.
Rams 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Atwell now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey, 22. 280.
Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Man in motion out of the slot. 1st down throw here for Stafford. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set. Kill it, 20. 20 hot.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Yo, 80. Hey, give me radar. Hold it. 11.
Stafford throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquis Siegel. And the 49ers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First down throw by Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Get set. You're not. 18.
Looking to throw. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Moore with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Get set. Up.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Yellow. Get set. Up.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
Rolling from the pistol. Stafford. Screen here for Williams. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. The Amador Lenore there on the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
10.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that takes them to third down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set 53. Ready. 280.
They'll throw, third and long. They throw deep to the left side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. All right, here we go. Fourth down with Shepard. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through massive gain there on fourth down, give them 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Stafford's going to throw once more. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now. They need 7. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Blue 60.
Stafford now off the play fake. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
Set. 180. And middle. 53. Ready.
Trying for it with Stafford. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First and 10 now from the 46. Purdy setting up that play action. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10.
11.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Set.
Williams fields the pitch. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On second down. They're running with Williams. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. When each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Third down, Niners going with some dime coverage here. Throw here, third down. Nakua here, he's got it! And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Going deep here for the end zone. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's 49ers football, and they are hurting for points. They start this quarter with a huge lead. San Francisco to the line. Means first and 10.
Get set, get set. Buddy T, what's up? 11.
Backed up in the end zone. Purdy has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Outside.
That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Buddy T, what's up?
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Third and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Get set, get set. Buddy T, what's up?
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tries to lob that one up, but it's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready.
They're going to run on first down with Coro. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set. We're waiting.
Stafford from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
10, 10. What, 21? Zebra. Stop.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from the 32.
Set. Oops, look behind.
Back to throw here, Stafford. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Niners to the line. First and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Short pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 23 on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
49ers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Up on the right side, that's Ayuk. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun is Purdy. Right back to Ayuk it goes. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. Second down. To the air again. Purdy has the open man downfield. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The 49ers keep running away with this. George Kittle, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
49, Rams 14. Eddie Pinheiro.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Atwell now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action now for Stafford. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Williams now on 1st and 10. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams have the first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Trying to push deep downfield. Catch is made in close. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That finds Ayuk, complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 29-yard gain. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Get set, up.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just a tremendous run to get yourself down into the red zone. And look at that running back. He is waving off the breather. No substitute now. He's done the heavy lifting, and he wants a reward.
They don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
Watch out! Start!
They're going to pass it here. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown! The 49ers continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers continue adding on to that lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Well, now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
59! Waiting! Alert!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.